Hello there, Teeny Boy here, and welcome back to Warframe. Now, do you remember? Oh, that loaded quick. Do you remember in the last I think it was like Born Punk Part 4 or no, no, it wouldn't even be Part 5, would it? No, would it be Part 5? No, I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure which. It was either Born Punk Part 4 or 5 or 6, 4 or 5. In one of the Born Punk videos, I was dead ill. I'm a lot better now. Yeah, I had COVID. I tested positive for COVID, so that's what that was. Now, what we're going to start off doing here is we're going to go to. We're not going to do it from here. We're going to go to Mars, and we're going to go to Maruth Bazaar because we need to get the item sculptures. Even if, even if we don't have the. Even if we don't have the stars to slot them up, that's fine. We will start getting stars faster than sculptures at some point. So, even if we're going to stock up on, even if it ends up being more than I can't speak. Even if we end up having more Deimos, never mind. We're not going to do that because we don't have. Okay, that's the thing that's happened. We're not gonna go to Deimos because we don't have Deimos unlocked yet. Can I get? Are you gonna be like a different? No. Okay, right. So never mind. Put a can in that. That's not a thing that I've ever said before. What we'll do is we will start making progress in a couple of quests. Well, the next quest that we're gonna do, Arcwing, involves building an Arcwing. Don't worry about what that is just for the moment. The thing is that it takes like 12 hours to build each part. And you have to build the part in order to progress the quest, and then you have to build the Arcwing by the end of it, which takes several days. So, which means that, in other words, we're not going to do this in one episode. I'm not staying up for a week doing this. No. But yeah, and I'm not getting the platinum for it because I don't do that. So yeah, this is one of those old quests that I don't think they even do anymore. Because of the criticism they've gotten for it, which this is like one of the almost the original quests when Arcwing came out. It's basically they're called filler quests. The idea is that they're pretty repetitive and boring story-wise. Some of them are decent enough, like story-wise, but the idea is that you do a mission. The first mission is you become aware of this new technology, Warframe, Arcwing / whatever. I should probably put this mug down and actually do something so that you're not just staring at my idle Warframe. Right, let's pick a quest. Oh, actually, we can move to Deimos, can't we? Deimos is the next thing. We can actually move to Deimos and do that, so we might actually end up being able to do the thing anyway. Yeah, so we won't do that. We will move on to Deimos. We already have. No, we don't have that. No, let's move to Deimos. Yes. So, in other words, you become aware. You do a mission, become aware of a thing, then you do another mission to like get the blueprint for for the technology. You get a blueprint for the item or a piece of the item. Then you build that, and it takes like 12 hours. Then you do the same thing for each component. So, for example, with Warframes, you've got the neuroptics, which is like the eyepiece or the head. You've got the chassis, which is the chest or the body, and then you've got the systems, which I assume, which is just like the electrical components of everything. And then you've got to build, and then once you've got each individual component, you've got to build the Warframe itself, which takes like 3 days. And that's effectively the same thing. That's what the Arcwing quest is. So, yeah, I've wasted enough of everyone's time. Let me finish my brew, and let's make our way to Deimos by doing this defense mission. Now, we'll only be going to wave 5 on this because we're literally just breezing through the missions. We don't need to actually get any particular reward from it. And if I was trying to get a reward from a defense mission, it wouldn't be from this mission. So, wave 5 it is. Got him. Go on. I believe in you, Taxon. I believe in you. Come on, you can do this. Do it. Riveting. Ooh, vitality. Oh, I've missed this game. I just realized I've not played like a normal. Yeah, I've just realized I've not played like a normal mission in like 6 something months. I've not seen the Grineer in ages. I've not just killed some enemies and gotten a mod in like 6 months. Ugh. You know, this game's my favourite. I love it, and I've missed every bit of it. Even the bits that I don't like, which I can for the most part ignore, because there's so much of it that I like. I remember when double jump wasn't a thing. Yes, that build existed. Super jump existed. There's a reason it no longer does. I just love that, like, until you get to like the really high level missions and stuff, defense missions are an absolute breeze because the well, the enemies themselves usually aren't any real trouble unless you go for the higher rounds. But on top of that, the health and shield are just you don't have to worry about them at all, because not only do they like regen, but they well, they have so much. I really do need to start leveling this thing. I'm going to start using this thing, because as this thing, yeah, that's level 30. I'm going to start using this because I need this to level up. So, I will start trying to level this thing up, but I need to resolve a conundrum first. If you know, you know. If you don't, you will. You know what? I'm coining that. What is that? That... Oh, that thing's taking damage, isn't it? Scorpion! Get over here! Oh, that backfired on you, didn't it? Yes, the amount of get over here jokes that me and Harley made when we were like 14, when I was 14 and he was 12. Yes, that was fun times, fun times. Mate, I'll never be able to put this game down just because of the memories I have for this game. Like that's why I have to be vocal about the things that I don't like about it, like when I don't like them. Like, while still obviously maintaining the fact that it's my favourite game ever. Even with the stuff that I... Excuse me. Even with all the stuff that I don't like about it, and you know, we'll get to those as we get to them. That's why even with all of that, it'll still be my favourite game of all time, because I just can't separate like every aspect of this game with a memory that I have from when I was like 14, 15. Like, oh. No, I started playing this game when I was like 13, I think. Maybe like 13 and a half, I can't remember exactly, but I remember that before. So I was turning 15 when I made my first YouTube video. And I remember that I was making, I was playing Warframe for at least a year before that, so maybe like 13 and a bit. Yeah, like, man, I've been playing this game for a long time, and I love it. I've loved it. This game's been on a journey, and I love every bit of it. I intended to just kind of cut straight to the end of this mission, but I kind of went on a bit of a rant that made it last a lot longer than it needed to. I might as well just come up with some filler commentary to take us to the end, because we're at round 5, and I'd probably only end up cutting out about 30 seconds. Now, in the editing process, I do maintain the fact that even a split second counts. I think we're done. There we go. Leave. Right. So, yes, I did. We did do that. That is a thing that happened. I'm going to turn my volume up. I ended the recording. That was, I was turning my video up. Well, you know, this is probably some kind of safety feature in OBS. But I was, you know, I was going to turn my volume up on my laptop, and it ended the recording. I just saw Remux recording show up, and I was like, no, what are you doing? Yeah, that happened. Right, so where are we now on Mars? Progressing through, we'll go to Ares sabotage. Ooh, there's a fissure there. We're not going to do that. We're going to sabotage something on Mars, a Grineer facility. That's going to be something. I do love these loading times. These are never going to get old. I'm never going to complain about them.
The system mainframe. Deliver the payload.
We will do that. Right. Get rid of you guys. So, I remember when every sabotage mission was essentially the exact same mission, but with a different like faction tile set.
Is this location's computer system. Find and access the terminals.
That's done.
Your target is the reactor.
So it may seem.
The reactor will have tight security. Watch out for enemy patrols.
Nah. Right. So we are heading down here. I love bullet jump. Remember when this game didn't have bullet jump or double jump? It had this weird spin jump. No, it didn't. It was essentially double jump, but aiming in a direction. That's what we used to have. There we go. There we go. Whoa. Okay. Nope. Come on now. Oh, wow, you don't even... There we go. Come on. Wow, I'm not used to this taking so long. There we go.
That's it. Now get out of here.
Yep, let's do that. Let's do exactly that. I'm stuck. I don't want this thing to blow up in my face. Which it doesn't actually do, but you know, after a certain amount of time, there will be a time that appears. I just don't... I reckon we'll probably get to the end before the timer even appears. Nothing actually happens if the timer hits 0. You fail the mission, but it's not like a cutscene that plays. I don't think there's any particular sound effects. It's just... I believe you just get like a bit of dialogue where Lotus just says, oh, there's nothing I can do to save you or something like that, and then you die. Oh, no, then it just says mission failed. I am not sure. But it would seem that Lotus has nothing to say, so let's move on to the next note. 1 is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. The Glass Gambit quest is obtained... Okay. Yeah, so yes, we're not going to be doing that quest for a long time.
That our person of interest is in the vicinity.
Are
Search
they
for
now?
the hostage and bring them home.
Let's do that. Nope. There we go. I want to keep my ability power. Not that I'll need it, but it's always nice to have. I just realised that my laptop is in the way of that, so I'll have to keep dodging my head around to see that. But we're not really going to be using it, so yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh, we're rank 27. Did not know that. Oh, come on now. I wonder why. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Why do those even exist? I think they're there so that people don't get like stuck somehow. But like, I don't know. I don't know. Why the?
You are
Okay, whatever.
approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence. This is the
Speaking of execution sequence.
is in one of these cells.
Got him. Nope. That's not him. Nope. There we go. Nope. Oh, come on now. Really? This is unheard of. There we go. I've never seen that happen before in my life. Actually, I probably have. Not.
You need
Not.
to bring the captive to safety. Protect them at all costs.
Demon still has the OG bullet jump programmed in.
Don't suppose you have an extra gun?
You are not touching any of my equipment, miss. That is more or less what the OG bullet jump looked like. That's a move I have not seen in a long time. Long time. Right. I did not expect that to happen. My day has been made. I like that.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I've never seen that. Is that new? When was that introduced? I've never seen one of those in my life. That must have been introduced in the time between my channel reset and I don't know. Yes, without triggering the execution timer. Yes, that's I've only ever done that 5 times because I don't normally do stealth, and I wasn't trying to do it stealth then. Oh, we got a Vapor Spectre. I wasn't even trying to do it stealth then. I was just kind of like, oh, there was an executor there, so I decided to do a stealth kill because they have a lot of health, and normally it's really annoying to kill them, unless, like, with my current gear, it'll be really annoying trying to kill them. It won't be difficult, it'll just take ages, I think. Not saying I tried. Right, what's next? Something just happened to Mars in front of my view there, I did not see it. Whoa! Ooh. Ah. I wish I knew how to get auditory perfection, because there always seems to be one... Don't lose too much composure. Wait, anything else? I'll make this quick. No, you don't have it in you, sir. That hammer doesn't do enough damage to get this over quickly.
Mark. You are here to find your mark and eliminate the assigned target.
Lek Krill, I don't have the time to let you make the swing. So don't talk to me about getting this over quickly.
Strike first.
Alright. So we're fighting Lieutenant Lek Krill. He,
is aware of your presence.
Ah.
Strike first.
Oh, of course. It makes no difference. I don't remember that piece of dialogue. Have they revamped the dialogue? That'd be nice. Right. There we go. So, Lieutenant-Lek Krill, let's get this over with, shall we? You won't feel a thing. That's not a compliment on your skill, sir.
Krill is a seasoned war hero with many battles under his belt.
I remember
His
this.
victories are decided by his trusty hammer, one
Not
which he
anymore.
wields with brutal consequences.
For himself. There we go. So he will spawn here when he's ready. There we go.
Target acquired. Take them down.
Let's do this. Right. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure he just hit me with the hammer then, and it did nothing, so, oh, no, he didn't hit me there. Oh god, this is going to take ages, isn't it? Because, I don't have loads of good gear that has high reach and all that, so, there you go. Aha, yeah, so the idea is that you've got to knock out all of his, he's like Bane, basically. You got to knock out the tubes. We'll just do this and get the... Right. There we go. So, when you knock out his tubes,
There's a heavy unit approaching.
he freezes himself. Like, he tries to, charge up a swing, and because his suit is damaged, it ends up freezing him, and so that's when you do some damage. There we go. And now he gets slower and slower. Second skin peel away just as easily as the first. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't I don't have a second. There's nothing underneath this, sir. I am this being. Come on. Oh. Let me take care of these guys. Right. Aha, yes, he's frozen himself yet again. Yeah, see, he hit me with the hammer there, it just did nothing. Get rid of that guy. Begins with a strike of my hammer. It will do no such thing, sir. So yeah, he's not taking damage for most of this. Like, he doesn't take damage if you hit his armor. So that's why he got this like weak spot thing to deal with. Oh, there we go. Another tube gone. Come on. Away we go. Do it. There we go. Is that you sorted? It is, isn't it? Finish him. Out of sight. Lek Krill Sigil, I got a rare mod, and I got to use Exalted Blade, which I'm happy with.
Target down. Assassination contract complete.
Yes, it
Great work,
is.
Tenno.
Let's go.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Good for him. Excalibur. Oh, that's where you get it.
Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno.
Yes. Yes, that's where you get Excalibur. I did not know that. No, actually, I was supposed to have known that because it's not news. But I remember that Excalibur used to be the best Warframe to get at the start of the game, almost objectively, because compared to the other two, his offensive capabilities were just so much better, especially when they introduced Exalted Blade. But he was also the last Warframe that you unlock if you didn't pick him. So it was in Pluto, which was the last at the time. Was not sure if it still is.
The box has messages for the operator. Anything about orders in there?
Lieutenant Lek Krill, your actions have consequences. Marked by this Chad over here. Yes, we shall be getting an answer to whatever. It seems that we've got yet another conundrum incoming. So let's. we've got this to do. A dark sector defense mission. We will do this. What was I in the middle of saying? What was I in the middle of saying? I actually can't remember. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if Pluto still is the last planet to that you unlock, but Excalibur used to unlock Excalibur at Pluto. So
Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
while I was still pick Excalibur every time because he's just, I don't know, it's my favourite, and I would still say he's objectively the best, but regardless of what you think, there is now more wiggle room for the other. There is now more reason to get the other Warframes because Excalibur is like one of the first Warframes that you unlock anyway. Like now, so you unlock him at Mars, which is like the third planet. You've got. It's the fourth planet that you unlock. So yeah, right. It's been a while since we've fought the Infested. We don't fight these guys very often. Yeah. I think I've even done a dark sector mission before. I think the last time I fought these guys was in the Once Awake quest. I think DE should go out and like remake some of these old quests, like as in retcon the story. Excuse me. They don't have to like retcon the whole grandiose story or anything, but sort of retell the similar or same stories, but do them better. You know, and just have them so that they're like more informative of the stories that like follow that they made after the fact, because I refuse to believe this is not how it happens, right? They did not have the entire story of the game planned out at the exact when they started making it. That's not, no. Because they didn't have everything planned out. That's not, with the amount of stuff that they've that's with the amount of details like plot relevant, with the amount of story details that are in the game, there is no way they had everything planned out from the beginning. So, but the point that I'm making that is that the quests that they made at first, like Once Awake and Arcwing and stuff like that, those don't inform or set up anything that happens in future quests, which is why it's like hard to sort of understand the lore in those quests when everything's sort of dropped on you almost at once. Which is why I think they should go back and remake all these old quests and just sort of drop tidbits of like lore and just drop like additional tidbits of lore and dialogue. Hopefully, like clear dialogue. I don't mean dumb exposition. That doesn't sound natural for someone to say, but not speaking in riddles all the time. Excuse me. So at least that way, it like the progression of the story feels a little bit more natural and it's easier to follow along rather than you having to look at wiki pages and Google or like the answers to stuff, like, or you're essentially going off guesswork. Mate, I once saw someone compare this game's codex logs to Mass Effect, and they said it has codex logs on par with Mass Effect. And I'm like, no, it does not. That is literally just not true. That is absolutely not true. With Warframe, any answer that you glean from a codex entry will be framed as a question. Like, well, okay, right. Going off of my experience, at least, right? If I was to try and explain something that I've read in a codex log, if I was to read a codex log and I was to try and like understand what it's referring to, it would be with an upward inflection. It would be as if I'm asking a question rather than answering something. Let's say, let me find an example. I'm trying to find an example that's like not. I'm trying to find an example that I haven't like spoiled yet. But for example, with Mass Effect, you've got a so like Mass Effect, one of the answers would be it's like, oh, the Asaria were the first to get to the Citadel. You'd be like, yeah, that's a fact. That's not, you're not missing that piece of information. You'd be like, oh, so the Asarian and Solarians were the first two species to the Citadel. The Solarians like met them afterwards, right? And you're like, yeah, that's a fact. You're not getting confused about that. I'm going to say that with a downward inflection. I'm going to say that like a fact. I'm going to confidently declare it to be the truth. That is what it says. That's not. There is no mistake. We got through that quick. There is no mistaking that piece of information. It says it blatantly. It's like, oh, so the Turians like give people they conquer citizenship, like as if they're just like normal. They just give them full citizenship afterwards, right? If they earn their way. You're like, okay, right, that's a fact. That's in there. That's in the law. That's clear. That's you're not missing it. Whereas in Warframe, you'd be like, wait, so like these junctions were built by the Orokin to. Like, well, I mean, I'm going off of, okay, so, like, the junction's being built by, I'm going off of a very obvious one here, like, the junction's being built by the Oricans as a form of FTL travel, yeah, I'm going off an obvious one. What is that marking in Mars? I'll get back to the point I was making a minute ago. What, that looks deliberate. Let's see, I can't remember if I've already read Excalibur's log. Well, like if you were trying to understand like the backstory of a character in Warframe, you'd be like, oh, so like this character used to be this person. You'd be like, it's almost like you're asking it as a question. Like you should be able to say, oh, this character used to be this person, because it's like, well, it's just been said. You've just been told that. That's what it says in the lore. But it's almost like you're trying to piece it together as you go along. Now, the idea of piecing together like facts as you go along isn't a bad thing on its own, but it's the idea that you can never be confident in it. It's not that you don't need to have all the answers straight away. You do that, Ordis. You don't need to know everything off like the start. That's not what I'm saying. But and the idea that like there's going to be things that you're going to piece together because you don't have all the information. But it's when you're given a piece of information, you're trying to piece together that piece of information. It's not that, like for example, a character has a name, and you think, have I heard that name before? And you're like, and you're trying to piece together. You've not been told who this character is, but you've recognized a piece of information, and then you're trying to piece it together. That's fine, but it's when you get given a piece of information and you don't even understand it fully straight away. It's like, right, that's kind of you're not really any better off than when you didn't have that information. It's going to be difficult to explain until I get to the specific like codex entries and stuff in this game. It's going to be I'd have to use specific examples, and it's going to be difficult to do right now. But yeah. Wait. Locked. Yeah, so we need to do the Heart of Deimos quest. Let's do the Heart of Deimos quest. Let's go. Deimos emerges in Martian orbit, completely overrun by the infestation. Yet among the writhing mass, a distress call comes over a most ancient carrier wave. We've got the Zaku blueprint as a reward. What is this thing? Visit the Cambion Drift. Alright. Here we go. But I have it. But I have it though. But it's there. But oh, I've got to do. Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't make any sense because the quest begins with us finding Deimos for the first time. What do you? Is this a bad example of railroading? I'm not sure. So yes, this is Deimos. Got Horrend.
We received intel that somebody vital to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them.
Yeah, no. Right, okay. So do you like how the quest says something like Deimos has just reappeared? Wait. Oh, he's just gone invisible, hasn't he? There he is.
Target located. Bring
Nope.
them in.
Oh god. Do you like how the quest intro just said something about Deimos just reappearing? The beginning of the quest is like us learning that piece of information and investigating it. So I'm like, why can we not just do that mission straight away? Why is it now telling us that we have to do that? That now we have to progress through it. It's like, well, no, because then that information is no longer new, and therefore it doesn't make sense for us to. Okay, if you're sure. Right, this one's done. Alright, we've got Phlegias, Exterminate. Let's go.
The infestation has corrupted all life here. Let's clear it out.
It has indeed. We still got some grenade here as well. You know, considering the fact that Deimos has only just reappeared, everyone seems to be all over it immediately. I mean, it makes sense for the Infested to be here, because, well, Deimos is infested, but why would the grenade be all over here already? I don't know, man. So yeah, this is... Have we even seen this tile set yet? I don't think we have. Definitely not the Infested version. You know what I think? I think they should try and make the derelict... The derelict missions like a bit more of a different tile set than... Well, I suppose I'd have to see the derelict missions again, really. I'd have to hold off judgment on that until I can see the derelict missions again properly. But last time I remember they were quite similar to the tower missions, like very similar to the tower tile set. So I think I prefer it if they were quite different, you know, like a bit more varied. And like this, for example, this is pretty similar to the derelict mission, the derelict tile set, and the void tower tile set. And this is just a facility on a moon. It's Orican facility, but it's still just a facility on a moon, and I think it should be as different as possible. There we go. We've got a... Not quite sure what that was. I thought that was a sculpture then for a second. Whoa! That was a sculpture then for a second. There we go. Oh, nice. You ranked up. You've got steel fiber.
Another successful mission.
That was... Is that a new shield effect? Is that like the new shield effect or something? I don't think I've seen that health bar type before. Weird. We've got Pounce. The Kavat pounces at an enemy, dealing 60% damage and stunning them for a short duration. Now we can visit the Cambion Drift. Let's do that. Oh dear. Cambion Drift. Faction Infestation. Assignment Free Roll. I don't have that yet. Excuse me, DE. I don't have that yet. That's an Archwing. I don't have... No, I shouldn't have access to this quest if I don't have an Archwing yet. That's not... You used to be better than this, DE. You used to not let this happen. What went wrong?
Tenno. You received our distress signal. Mother will be pleased.
What? Visitors? Look at you now, a real chip off the old monolith, huh? Just the right sort to save us from the coming cataclysm. Come on!
Okay.
We agreed. I was handling orientation protocol.
Sorry, Lloyd. It's just too exciting.
Lloyd?
We are in crisis, Tenno. Our defense against the Grey Strain has failed.
Okay.
The Necrolisk is in lockdown, but it doesn't matter.
I'm sure it does.
The infestation has compromised the very heart itself.
Okay.
We have been forced to rephase into Martian.
But how are you, anyway? Things good?
Things are always good.
As I was saying, our defense situation is dire.
Sure.
Our remaining necromechs have reverted to their autonomous kill precepts.
Okay.
They will not distinguish you from those things.
I mean, yeah, that thing looks cute. Can I have one?
Bitey Scratchikins.
Sure.
It is imperative you meet Mother, receive her instructions, and prevent the imminent intradimensional catastrophe. Demonstrate your combat readiness, and I will grant you the requisite security clearance.
Sounds like we're on a ticking time bomb here. Let's get this over with.
What?
Otek, I've already explained it.
So we got...
Like it bears repeating, Lloyd.
Yeah, okay, so we've got a... we've got a Lloyd, an Otak, we've got a Heart, we've got a Necrolisk, Necromex. Where are we going now?
If we were unclear, demonstrate your readiness by destroying Infestation.
Sure, let's do
Only
exactly
then
that.
will I grant entry clearance. Act accordingly.
Okay. That doesn't look like the marker at all. Reach the hive. Hive's destroyed. Sounds like a plan. Let's start there.
Located. Destroy it with weapon fire.
We've got ganglion.
That got their attention. Hostiles incoming.
Yes, yes. I'm going teary-eyed because I've got an itch. Hang on a second. What's going on? Right. This thing seems to be unhappy. You know, once you guys had an infestation, you could have just like dropped back into Martian orbit and I would have helped.
All
You know,
hostiles down. Move
well,
on
then
and
again,
destroy the next hive.
I was asleep for 1,000 years actually, so I can't exactly blame you for that. I don't know how long we were in cryo for. I don't know what the timeline is for that. I'm not sure if there actually is an explicit date. If there is, it's probably everyone knows it but me. It's usually what happens with Warframe lore.
There's a hive. Nuke it. Okay, now that they're good and mad, hope you're ready.
I'm always ready. So, these, you know, I reckon life was a lot easier for these infested when I was, you know, in cryo sleep, incapable of thought or movement. Unfortunately, I no longer am in cryo sleep, incapable of thought or movement. Just, in my case, not a whole lot of movement. Excuse me. Right. Destroy this thing. There we go.
It's gone all quiet. That means we won!
This is a planetary
Clearance
infestation.
Approved, Tenno. I now grant access to the Necrolisk. Mother awaits. But I should warn you, she is not entirely herself.
Well, okay. Sure, let's... yeah, right, okay, so let's, yeah, we've got the clearance. Let's go and meet, Mother. I'm not entirely sure who Mother is, but I'm sure that she's lovely, and I would be delighted to meet her. But no, good question though. Who is Mother? Necrolisk. Void Research Enclave. Okay. There we go. Cambion Drift Deimos. Infestation Free Roam. Very well. So yeah, we have... Can I move a bit quicker, please? What is this thing? I'm not quite sure what that is. We have a free roam area for pretty much every faction now. Not literally every faction, but 3 different factions.
The infestation wormed into everything. After the Great Purge, there were no Dax, no Tenno to defend the place. Just us.
It's not your fault, Ship.
Technically, it is. And now you face an existential threat. If the heart stops beating, the wellspring of your power dies with it.
Have we tried turning it off and on again?
So that's part of the problem with the lore in this game.
The head of the Entrati family. What's left of her anyway?
Excuse me.
Mother, wake up.
I'll get back to what I was saying a moment ago. Good evening. What can I do for you?
Lloyd, I had the most distressing dream.
Here we go again.
The wall of Loke was before us. I had my proofs. My father's. I could hear him. I could hear him tapping at the untimed door.
Mother?
We went in, but again, he wasn't there.
What is the
My
Wall of Luke?
husband
What is the untimed door?
congratulated me. Sarcastic halfwit. All the while, hiveweed was sprouting all around us. But it was just a dream.
No, Mother. You did all of that. You're as wormed as the rest of this place.
Yes.
The heart is about to fail, remember?
Oh, fuck.
Functional? We are. And we've summoned Ship here to help us.
It'll take more than an old Orokin thug to keep the heart beating.
Will it now? Well, so I just leave this place and then just let everything fall apart there? Are you infested?
Same as Deimos. The infestation got in. Got to me and my family. Stole our names, our ideas. I can hear its high voice scratching in my mind. Let the heart stop beating. Let the door close forever. Only my dreams seem real now. So... I sleep.
What is this heart? The heart?
It's what makes you special. You know that, right?
No.
All thanks to my father. It pumps the arteries of the here and the void. The
Meaning?
Entrati family has maintained it for an age, but it's breaking down, and only that idiot knows how to fix it. The man I used to call my husband. I think he's left for good this time. Maybe you can find him. Probably sulking somewhere outside.
Sounds like a plan. I'll do exactly that. So, oh, I don't get to ask about the Orokin Thug thing. I wonder what you meant by that. See, there's a couple of things there. You see, in about... through the natural progression of this game, as in, I've got absolutely nothing unlocked, and then I unlock one thing, and then another, and then I'm now here. Loke, or Otak, I can't remember which one, I think it was Otak that, no, it's this guy, the skull-faced one, I think that's Otak. He mentioned the Great Purge and the Dax. At this point in the game, I'm not supposed to know what those are. I have absolutely no reference to what on earth those are. And not a single character, and in characters in the game, talk about them as if it's common knowledge. That's the problem with the storytelling in this game. Everything is common knowledge, except it isn't. That's pretty much how I can sum up the issues. There was no opportunity. For the things that I can ask questions about, like the heart, I get an explanation which is almost just might as well not be there. Like it's what makes me special. It pumps the arteries of the here and the void, and it's like, what does that mean? What is that supposed to mean? What does that do? What do you mean pumps the arteries of the here and the void? What, it keeps reality together? Wouldn't reality surely that can't be true, because reality would have to have been intact. That can't be the case, because reality would have to have been fine on its own in order for you to make the heart to do that in the first place anyway. But so that can't be that. So in other words, like, okay, if I get to this point in the game, I hear that piece of information, what am I supposed to do with that? If I don't, how the game's speaking so much about all these different things that I've got absolutely no reference to. How am I supposed to, I get question after question after question after question, and there's absolutely no answer, because the characters in the game treat it as if it's common knowledge, as if you're more likely to know the answer to that than that guy's name over there. And it's like, well, you know, I didn't point to anyone specifically there, but it's like getting details about the world building and lore in this game is incredibly it's not delivered in like a natural way. Your character, how do I explain it? I feel like I have already mostly explained it. And then you had like the Wall of Loke. I couldn't even ask a question about that. That wasn't even except the Wall of Loke, and then something else that
Detecting active
that I've already forgotten about.
It could be father. He loves a good fight. Whatever
Alright,
you do,
sure.
don't mention Mother. Nothing he hates more.
Ah. Yeah, so, it's like the Wall of Loke. My first question is, what's that? There's not even an option to ask anything about that, and I don't think there ever will be, and I don't think there's any way I can actually figure out what that is. So I'm sat there like, well, what am I supposed to do with that piece of information? I mean, I'm sure there is a way. If I look it up or something, they'll probably be there. It might be in a codex log somewhere that I've never seen that codex log. I don't know where I'd even get it. So yeah, like what do you even do with that? That's the problem I have with the storytelling in this game.
Its struggle is a valiant one, but I fear the worst for our metal friend.
Assist the necromech. Alright, let's do this.
The stalwart defender falls. Rest well, noble warrior. May you someday rise again. Now,
This day.
to business.
There we go. There we go, get them
Signal
both.
was coming from over there.
Okay, doke. Let's do it. We're nearly level 30 with Search for Father. Where are you? Aha, here you are. You have one arm.
You fight well for a runt frame.
It's kind of my
If you're
point.
ever interested
To,
in something a little more old war sized. Wait.
this is Old War.
She didn't send you looking for me, did she?
Who?
I am not going back.
I don't think you're capable of moving. Old War size. That does not make sense as a sentence because Warframes were built for the Old War. That was the main weapon. You don't know what the Old War is yet, but don't worry about it. This is literally the main weapon again in the Old War. At least it was until Future Quest introduced new stuff.
Look, you were the second wave, kid. The necromechs were void shielded, sentient pulse immune. As bright as a bag of hammers, and just as dependable. Not like you.
Oh, fair enough. She said the heart.
When I met her, Mother, she was as brilliant as she was broken. Chasing her father's ghost, convinced he was still out there. I thought I could fix things. I thought I could fix her. Like she was a loose light board or leaky hydraulic. So yes, she's right about me. I am an idiot, but I'm a reformed idiot. I'm done with her. This heart is breaking down is just another tactic of hers.
Doubt
Don't you
it.
See, everything has to be about her.
I don't see. You have gills.
That went well.
We must prove to Father that the heart is deteriorating.
Okay, how do I do that?
This will be more dangerous than any grey strain monster we faced.
What is the Grey Strain?
We have to talk to Daughter.
Right, let's go find Daughter, I suppose. Alright, let's where is Daughter? Oh, here's Daughter. Good evening.
This would be where I showed you my birthright of ancestral fish, but, well, you've already met my charming brother.
I have not.
Some remnants of the original genetic matrix appear to have survived in the exocrine, though the infestation is steadily claiming them.
Okay.
If you can catch any and bring them to me, I'd appreciate it. We can salvage anything useful. I can't undo what he did, but I won't let him have the last word.
What? Who did? What's going on?
Oh, aren't you a fascinating specimen?
Thank you.
Organic ferrous exoflesh, hybridized internals, untimed trace. You're a Tenno, aren't you?
I am indeed, yes. I'm here about the heart.
You need me to tell you where it is, which I wouldn't have to bother with if not for my parents, whose collective heads are so far up their collective lower sigmoids, the only air they breathe is what they secrete.
I just want to help.
Aw, that's kind of sweet, but look at us. We are beyond help.
Nope.
The disease vectors are too complex, changing faster than I can study them. We can only prolong the inevitable.
Challenge accepted.
Look, if you help me get back some of what my brother shredded, I'd be happy to return the favor. Deal?
Deal. Let's do it. Let's go. Right, here we go.
You're going to help me rebuild my sample collection. You're
Sure.
probably wondering what happens to it in the first place.
Yes.
Why don't you ask brother when you see him?
Okay. I can
We
hear
call
something.
that worm fast. Don't worry about him though. He's got bigger problems than you.
I don't remember you.
Rome, his sister, they don't get along, as you'll soon see. This is a good opportunity for you, actually. There should be useful detritus falling from the explosion. Try not to get crushed, little one.
I don't remember that happening. I'm sure it did, but oh, okay. Residue collected. Sure, I'm
Don't feel
losing all my
the
energy.
least bit sad for him.
Oh.
He'll regenerate and even empty your head and exact his revenge. An endless cycle. Rome's the only proof I've got that the hive mind can be divided. Just collect what you can so you can get to the task at hand.
What is the infested? Is the infested literally a single hive mind, or like I'm confused. What is the infested really? Like, as in, is it? Are they a species of individuals that all operate based on the same, or like maybe there's like several hive minds for different factions. So like if you destroy one hive mind, you've still got like loads of other infested, or is it like xenomorphs in Alien where they? Oh, right. Is it like xenomorphs in Alien where like different warrior forms, like any xenomorph can become a queen if it needs to for the hive, or like how does the infested actually work? Is the infested literally just a singular hive mind, or what? Like for example, if I was to kill an infested here, the infested on Earth know it, or something like that. You know, what's going on with these? Pick up a fishing spear. Okay, the Lanzo fishing spear. Okay. Oh, equip it. All right.
Note the curious way they float above the surface to feed. Don't bother trying to spear them in the exocrine itself. Too damn viscous. Their biology is crucial to my study. Infested, but not entangled in shared consciousness. If there's a hope in halting our mental decline, it might be here in these humble little specimens. Get to it.
Okay. Caught one. The infestation, we've got a Chimeros, large. The infestation has suborned these fish to its own purposes, using them as antibodies to repel the non-infested. They swim through and above the exocrine found on Deimos' surface. Alright.
Looks like you got the hang of it. But you have to understand, helping my so-called family is the last thing I'm inclined to do. You'll have to make it worthwhile.
Okay, will do. Lobotracid. A muscular three-tailed fish. The lobotracid trawls through exocrine vapor across the surface of Deimos when foam is dominant. Oh, okay. We got glutinox. Here we go. Glutinox. These hefty fish are cannibalistic. They rise by foam's light to absorb rare gases, retreating when the fast ascends to devour their smaller kin in their lairs. Alright.
Alright, that's enough. Return the specimens to me, and I'll give Lloyd what he needs to take you down to the heart.
Let's me.
I'm afraid I cannot open the gate with hostiles in proximity.
Okie doke, let me just deal with that.
Destroy them before I even think of powering the door.
Alright. Done. Nearly. So how did the hive mind get divided? Oh, that's an important question. Like, why are these infested fighting each other? Not these ones, but why? What about Bowman Fass? There we go. Right, we done? Here we seem to. Yeah, there didn't really seem to be a point to that little combat segment, besides the fact that I think the game just thought, well, there needs to be a combat segment in the mission, so there you go. Right, okay, doke.
I remember my birthday. Woke with a knot in my stomach. The hum of my specimen tanks was missing, silent. But I was surprised to find a little box wrapped in a red bow. A gift from my family that never, ever remembered.
Oh,
The
okay.
note said, "Best wishes for my best sis." Can you guess what was in the box?
No. I don't know.
A white powder, as smooth and fine as silk.
Oh.
My entire collection, cremated, atomized, and returned as a gift by my deranged brother. If you see him on your descent to the heart, don't be fooled. He'll stab you in the back if he thinks it'll get him a moment's notice from Mother.
I can help you rebuild your collection if you'd like. That's a very unfair thing for your brother to do to you. But priorities. The Camion Drift and apparently reality itself is collapsing. Well, not reality itself. I made that up. But the Camion Drift, something very bad is happening here.
Proceed to the heart. Otak and I will take a damage assessment scan of it.
Lots of Barty Scratcherkins on the scope. Maybe they're planning a party for you!
Most likely, sir. I'm not entirely sure what's supposed to happen. Okay, I know, like, because I played the quest, but I've, you know, canonically, this isn't supposed to be the first time I'm experiencing all this. So, wait. Oh, enter esophague. Oh dear. Game over, I suppose? No, we're here. Okay. Bait station. Why do I feel like I've seen this thing before, but not in Warframe? I don't know. Okay, let's go. So, what's in here? Well, this isn't out of Halo 3 at all. No, that's not out of Halo. That's out of the, this thing looks like it's from, yeah, no, that is Halo 3, never mind. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, a lot of this was very inspired from Halo 3. The Infestation are clearly the Flood anyway, but, you know, whatever. The Deimos Leaping Thrasher, okay. Oh.
Noticed my collar, did you? A
No.
not so gentle reminder from dearest mother.
I didn't notice it until
No
you...
one in the universe
Okay.
can hold a grudge as deep or as long. She took away all my Entradi command words with it.
Okay.
Lloyd's got more respect in this family than I do.
Maybe don't incinerate
One
someone's fish?
simple mistake.
To be fair, it was not exactly a simple mistake.
What did you
How many
do?
times do I have to say I'm sorry? I broke the containment protocol. I carried
Right.
the spores in. I screwed up. And
Okay.
suddenly, they all acknowledged my existence. Suddenly, something I'd done actually mattered. As if humiliating me would undo what happened to them. We're a lost cause. The infestation will come for what's left of us in time. Speak of them, and they shall appear.
Well, let's deal with this. The Infestation is kind of outdated, not gonna lie. The Infestation is screeching, crawling, and biting and scratching because
Admit it, Tenno. It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's
Maybe
very
not the
red, but no.
abomination You think it is. Maybe it knows better than Mother. Maybe we ought to succumb to it. Let it win.
No.
Some
Maybe.
has strange ideas about what victory looks like.
Yes,
The
exactly
Solar
that.
Rails, the Tenno. We all depend on the heart to keep the wall open to the other side. If
What
the
other
heart
side?
stops, everything goes with it.
Oh, but think of all the time we'd have for hobbies.
What's the other side? That's more of an answer, but it's kind of overdue. But I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. An Entrati casket. Very well. So, what would be through here? I'm surprised by how... I must have streamline on this thing. I'm surprised by how much energy it's got. That's a heavy unit. I like that the Lotus and Ordis, like, isn't interactive. Whoa.
Requiem Cipher. I'm embarrassed to say I'm unsure what to make of this.
Okay.
Tenno, can you figure it out?
Maybe. Reactive crystal. Okay. It's got... Aha, I see. Right. Wait. What? Oh. Oh, I didn't see it. Okay, right. I think it's like a memory thing, but I didn't see it.
What's up, Chip? Why aren't you doing the thing? Do the thing. Do the thing, Chip. Do it. Do it. Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, I don't...
Ooh, let me.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, right, okay. Right, is it gonna... Right.
That
Okay.
doesn't sound happy.
You.
Don't
Right, okay.
distract them. This is very mentally taxing for a Tenno.
Yep. There we go.
Success!
That's the heart. That thing looks like it's done better. Oh god. What's happening to us? What's going on here? Is that the void? That is the void. Ow.
I didn't expect to get through the door before I had a chance to finish. Forgive me. This is the only way.
By the heart. It's dead.
The wall's closing, Mother. It's over.
Good. Good? You think this is good?
Oh, so you're talking to us now.
Mother, don't. This isn't the time.
Shut up. I want to see how low she can dig.
Of course you do. Anything to make you feel better about yourself.
I wonder where he gets that from.
Stop.
At least you didn't try to kill me.
Oh, please. You've been playing dead since the day I was born.
Well, I wish you hadn't.
Stop!
Tenno, still functional.
Ow,
Listen
just
carefully.
about.
Getting back to the surface is not going to be easy. I don't know how to break this to you, but your Warframe, it's barely functional. You're going to have to stay low and out of sight. I know a shortcut, but you've got to do the rest.
I've got... yeah, I can't slide or... Oh, no double jump. I've got nothing right now. No shields, can't use any of my weapons. Right, here we go. Mate, I look like I'm running naked through my own house. That's what this is. Oh god. Yeah, I look like I left the towel in the other room and I'm just like, do you know, I've just had a shower. That's what's going on here. Oh. So yes. Minor stealth segment. That I'm going this way now. I think it's very telling that the only way for them to do stealth in this game is to get rid of all of your abilities.
Watch for its pattern and try to get past it.
Nope, nope. It's working. It's working. So yeah, the heart's damaged.
Out. Be cautious.
Nope. There you go. So yeah, the heart's severely damaged then. What was that necromech doing?
Tenno, you've got to avoid detection.
Damn it. Damn it.
Be patient. Let them pass before moving on.
Nope. Nope. Come on, we can make this. 10 health, we'll be fine. 10 health is effectively 1 health because that's how the game does that. There we go. We can get some rolls going. There we go. Oh, brother's there. How am I getting out? Up here. Sure. Grave Mind, let me pass. Okay, yeah, I can't bullet jump, can't do anything like that.
You're still alive. That means we can fix this. We can get the heart back if we work together.
Alright, let's do it. Let's get back. Let's get back to the other place. Surprised I have the structural integrity to survive that with everything that I've been through. Return to the Necrolisk. Right, yes. Not... So, hopefully we're going to get some answers. I don't actually remember getting any Wait. Yeah, I don't remember actually getting any answers to a lot of my questions when I first played this, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I remember the quest for this being very anticlimactic. Like, it's like potent secrets for those. Not everything you will see is as it seems.
Do you think they will be willing to go back down? Sun and I
yes.
need the worm to draw the infestation away, up to the surface.
Even if I agreed to help, what about the necromechs down there? Just one of those things.
I've got a little something that I've been saving for an occasion like this.
Do tell.
Alright. I've got the calculus data for a restart, but I'll need 10 quanta of leptosam.
Alright.
Son,
I have it. Should we wake up grandmother?
Let's do
let
it.
her sleep. Wouldn't want her to worry.
It's too soon for them. Are you sure about this?
Not at all, but we'll have to make an exception. Just this once.
Ah. Do I get to
Alright,
use one of
with
these?
the void closing up, you're gonna be too weak to help in that frame.
The void closing up? What do you mean?
Snake's in rough shape, but she's got enough juice for one last ride. What do you say? Ready to go old war style?
Sure, why not? Oh wait, let's do it here. Okay.
Alright. Not ideal, but I've cross-routed your Warframe impulse stream directly to Snake. Now, she'll feel heavy, but you'll get used to it. Head outside, and we'll run a field test before your descent.
Okie doke. What's going on here? Oh, okay. That was weird. Ooh, ah. Okay. A voyage rig, level 30.
All right. Squeeze off a few rounds and get a feel for them.
There's no time for training exercises.
But we've got to prepare.
Tenno, get down there. You're just going to have to learn as you go.
Alright, let's go. Dodge, and then... Oh, yeah, that's something that happens. Is there like an energy meter for that? Oh, there we go, I see it. Oh, we've got no energy. Can I do something about that? Ability use prevent. Okay, apparently that's ability use prevented. Apparently, okay. Don't know. Return to the vault. Alright, my shield's taking a couple of hits there. Oh, I see. Oh man, I'm gonna enjoy this. There we go. Okay, so what's actually going on here? The heart keeps everything going.
Rerouting power.
How and why?
Yes. Secondary systems are back up.
Oh, nice, cool. Launch canisters to coat. Oh, okay. But how do I throw it though? Oh, I thought that was telling me to aim it, but oh well. Ah. Wait. I can't do anything. What? No. 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 Cancel. Cancel. Nope. Cancel. Oh dear. Something's gone wrong. I can't,
The caves won't be exactly clear, but
I can't shoot.
It should help. I've dispersed some specimens to keep the infested out of the way.
Ah, okay.
Oh, so it's okay if you do it.
Eat popper pellets, you...
Take it easy. I summoned some velocipods too.
Cool.
I've managed to bring additional systems online.
Electrify necromantic armor for close combat. Enemies striking the armor receive that status. Okay, cool. Electrify my armor. That's good to know. How long does that last? Got 1200 points. That's cool. I suppose we'll just have to finish the quest and then see what answers we get. So what exactly is the heart doing? I know it's keeping things running. It says the Warframes, but what's this got to do with the
When you
void?
get to the heart, you'll have to patch the damage, and then we'll restart the system.
Okie
It's
doke.
a lot, but we're counting on you.
Yeah, I'm counting on me too. Don't worry about it. Challenge accepted. Let's go. So, what on earth was that what are these necromeths doing? Necromeths? What are these,
She's waking up. You should have additional functionality.
Alright, grave mines. Aha, that's a reference. Deploy mines around the necromech. Each detonates when touched, damaging nearby, whatever. What was that necromech doing that fired on us? Like, what was going on there? And what were those other necromechs? Like, what's going on here? Right. I do always find it funny in this game how the waypoint keeps like increasing in distance after you reach it. It's like, well, that wasn't how far away it was then, was it? Oh well. I don't have my weapons. Why do I not have my weapons? Like, what's going on here? That's cool. Sure.
That's it. All systems active. She's fully up.
Guard mode. Stationary artillery mode, reinforced defense. Alright, cool, let's do that.
Where the hell is that necromech?
Yeah, mate, where is it?
Daughter, the spores. Son, you're on repairs.
No one listens to me.
Tenno, can't have this area contaminated. Clear out those infested and destroy their spore clusters before we seal the chamber.
That's weird. Melee isn't a thing anymore, apparently. Right, how are we destroying these hives? What's going on here? Oh, there we go. I have to destroy them, what, in a certain order or something? Oh, that's... I don't know what's going on there, but... Oh no, it just needs to... Oh. Weird. I guess the game is telling me which ones I need to destroy, I suppose. Plenty of ammo. I will melt through your defenses.
The path to greatness is walked one step at a time.
Thank you, Nora. Come on. There we go. What's going on up here? There's something up here. Got a few more things to destroy. There we go. That's all of them, I think.
Spore clusters clear.
Looks like it.
With an old Omni tool. Ready?
What's going on? What am I doing? I wasn't really given any direction as to repair the heart. I wasn't really given any direction as to what's going on here. Oh. Oh, right, okay, I see. Wait. Okay. Come on. Up we go. I don't even know what I did there or how. Got it, come on. I'm still wondering where that other necromech is. Come on. There we go.
What do you think, Mother?
Seal the chamber. Initiating restart sequence.
Do it.
By
Where's this on the
look,
necromech?
We pass through and beyond.
Chamber sealed. That's it for your ride. And a one-way trip for poor Snake. I'll cut the reroute as soon as the heart's beating. And you'll be back to your old self again.
So what's going on with these necromechs?
3, 2, 1.
Excuse me. Like, see, the other characters haven't even questioned
Derivatives.
the necromechs.
Again. 3, 2.
And my character doesn't
1.
speak.
Perfect. Just perfect.
Go on, what's up?
It doesn't make sense. Something must be interfering. I checked the equations.
Well, check them again.
Don't yell at me. Again.
There you go, it's working. What's up? Good evening, sir. Who are you?
There it is. Tenno, you've got to destroy this thing, or we're back where we started.
You have no idea how jealous I am right now.
What? You're not taking damage for some reason. That's odd. Are you kidding me? That's not how much damage it does. That's not how much damage you take. Like, look at how much damage he does, and then look at how much damage I do. Why is he not? Why is there like part of him that's just not taking damage? What's actually going on with that? Okay, so shooting him in the head seems to work, I think. This is gonna be... okay. Oh, that seems to be doing more and more now. Weird. Ow. That didn't do anything. I'm so confused as to what's going on. But it would appear that it worked. So what on earth was that thing?
Send-off. You have my thanks.
You're welcome.
Ah, Snake. I'm gonna miss you. But you've earned your rest, alright? Rerouting you.
Yes. A rest.
So we're back. Sure, that happened. I believe that's literally the end of the quest in a minute. Like, in a second, I'm pretty sure that is the end of the quest. Like, we don't even get any answers to, like, what on earth was going on with those necromechs. I think we're just left to assume that they just got corrupted, but they were speaking. Okay. Oh wait, let's have a look. Let's see.
Oh, they're an insufferable lot, aren't they? My son, father, blustery and spineless all at once. His absentee wife, mother, who can't see past what she's lost to see what she has. And who can blame the children? Daughter, trying to convince herself she's so different. It only makes her more the same. And the boy.
What's going on with my
son,
thing?
He mistakes kindness for mediocrity. Who's he competing with other than himself? But in a crisis, they can come together.
Did you what? Control the necromechs to what? Get the family back together or something? I don't know. What am I talking about? What is the question? This.
It's precious little use to us. I've no idea what you're talking about. But even as they've forgotten themselves, their names, their bonds, they might still be our family. Seems
yes.
You're an important part of that now.
Well, thank you.
So maybe I can help you and your family. This Warframe, Zaku, somewhat of a family themselves. A sum of many, a composite of others we lost in the ages that our Entrati family has served here.
Okay. Yeah, see, that's it. That's the end of the quest, and you're like, wait, so what on earth happened? What? Like, that's what I mean.
What you're thinking. Old and a bit cracked, but still useful.
Yes.
And now, I think we've had more than enough excitement for one day. I could do with a little lie down.
Okay. Deimos necrolisc scene. I have a million questions. What is anybody going to ask why the necromechs almost destroyed the heart? No one's concerned about that. That our main weapon against, the main weapon against the sentients just decided to rebel and destroy, the thing that, keeps... What even does the heart do? Like, given the fact that it almost destroyed me by proxy of it being destroyed, I'm aware that it keeps me alive somehow, but... What does it do with the void? It opened a portal to the void, but why? Why, though? Why is it opening a portal to the void? And what was the necromech doing in the void?
You make sure you stay safe and snug, dear. Wrap up well. It's a thief and a liar, is Deimos. Steals over girls and boys and Cephalons too, like a nasty fog, until all the bright lights in your memory are quite blotted out. That's why they're like that, you see. So much forgotten. Oh, but we mustn't cry over it. Never that. Help me bring them back, would you, dear? Remember how it's done? Pinch of this, dab of that, mend a kettle, mend a heart, and it's all one.
What are you talking about? Grandmother's oddities. No, mend the family. What's going on here?
Help me bring them back, would you, dear? Remember how it's done? Pinch of this, dab of that, mend a kettle, mend a heart, and it's all one. let's have a good old rummage in the medicine chest, shall we? See if we can't set things right.
I'm not going to be investigating any of this just yet.
I quite understand.
But maybe at one point. Grandmother's oddities.
This stuff's been in storage for years. I hope it's still good.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of these. Are just scenes. Yeah, these are just. Yeah, these are just cosmetic. That's fine.
Take your time. I
And
quite
these are
understand.
useless to me.
Skippity-hop.
That's what I mean. Like how the quest sort of ends. Like there's no. It doesn't even see. Wait, Ortak.
Hi, I'm not Lloyd. Lloyd is Lloyd.
You'll have to excuse Otak. His personality was damaged irreparably by Deimos' energies, making it necessary to transfer his intelligence to this, our current shared form.
Okay.
Unfortunately, my attempted defragmentation of his persona matrix was not a complete success. Tell them about mining, Otak.
Mining. Oh yeah, mining. There are things to be mined.
Sure.
Minerals! We'll use the minerals to make
The
them.
things that are necessary for survival on Deimos. Now, ask politely, Otak.
Okay.
Would you please mine the minerals?
Yes. Not today, but sure. Yeah. No, thank you. Not today, but thank you anyway.
Do great things.
Sure. Okay. So like, what if I try and speak to like some of the other characters now? Let's go and see if we can't speak to Mother. Good evening.
This is not how I would have chosen to welcome a colleague. But embarrassment is a luxury I discarded long ago. Frankly, my daughter is an entitled, self-pitying whelp, my son an arrogant upstart, and my husband a mealy-mouthed relic of his old self. Every last one of them has let me down. You may find them useful. I barely find them tolerable.
Very well.
If I can count upon your loyalty, we will work well together. I intend to tame this place, and you can help me.
Of course I can. Indrati standing. Okay, so that's all that is.
Yes. Goodbye.
I mean, it's like I'm being told everything about these characters rather than being shown them, and weirdly enough, I already picked up, well, I wouldn't exactly call Daughter self-pitying, but whatever, that's just an interpretation that the characters are making. It's like, I don't need to keep being told that these characters don't like each other. I got it. Daughter. Oh.
I went fishing whenever I needed to get away from the sound of my brother's voice. 3 or 4 times a day on average. What can I get for you?
Cut
You know
fish.
what you're doing, so I'll let you get on with it.
I don't need to do this.
I appreciate being allowed to watch, however.
Sure, exocrine
There's all
assignments.
sorts swimming in the exocrine here on Deimos. And above it.
Sure. Yes, these are just little, like, what? I suppose you'd get you get standings and tokens for the family to do those men in the family things. I won't be doing that just yet. Yep, of course. I'm going to go speak to father and then brother. I'm trying to see if there's no dialogue options to ask questions that are lore related. So, I'm just sat here thinking, like, what? Well, I'm trying to speak to these characters and just see, is there any way that I can learn anything about what is going on in this world? Aha, hello, sir. Oh, this is mother.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
No, okay. Right, I'm going to abort this here because I don't know where, I don't know how to find father, but to be honest, I doubt he's got anything to say anyway. So, that's it. We're done there.
Messages in your inbox, operator. They are not as encrypted as they should be.
That's absolutely fine. Father, a side project for you. Hey kid, I couldn't stop thinking about how well you handled Snake. It made me wish I had a spare necromech that I could pass on to you. I don't, but here's what I do have. Original Void Rig blueprints, designed by the hand of yours truly. You can find the parts right here, down in the vaults. Just strip them off the rogue necromechs. They'll put up a fight, but you don't strike me as a kid who's scared to get their hands dirty. Enjoy, and not a word to mother. Okay, so they are rogue necromechs, but why, and why do they speak? they've not just gone rogue. Something's controlling them. They've developed sentience. What's going on there? What? No one seems to care or ask, which kind of makes it difficult for me to do the same, because where's the source of information that I'm supposed to be operating on? That's the problem I have with this game. Where am I getting my information? Nobody else is asking the questions I am. Right.
Operator, are you enjoying the view?
Yes, we've got it. We've got all of these, but I won't be building these for a long while. Right. There's that. That's about all the time I've got for today. I hope you guys had about as much fun as I did. If there are any games you'd like me to play, feel free to suggest them down in the comments, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye. Have a great time.